The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, without painful toil for it. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 22. This verse emphasizes that true wealth comes from God's blessings rather than solely from one's own efforts. Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well. 3 John chapter 1 verse 2. This verse underscores the importance of overall well-being, which includes physical and spiritual health. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Matthew chapter 6 verse 33. This verse reminds believers to prioritize God's kingdom and righteousness, with the promise of their needs being provided for. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 18. This passage acknowledges that God is the source of our abilities and opportunities to create wealth. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Psalm chapter 23 verse 1. This famous psalm speaks of God's provision and care, suggesting that we lack nothing under His guidance. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it. Malachi chapter 3 verse 10. This verse is about tithing and giving, with the promise of blessings in return. Give, and it will be given to you. With the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Luke chapter 6 verse 38. This verse teaches about the principle of giving and receiving. Psalm chapter 37 verse 4. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. This verse encourages finding joy and contentment in one's relationship with God, suggesting that aligning with His will can lead to the fulfillment of our desires. Philippians chapter 4 verse 19. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus. This verse reassures believers that God will provide for their needs abundantly, highlighting the concept of divine provision. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 4. Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor and life. This verse teaches that humility and reverence for God can lead to both spiritual and material rewards, suggesting a connection between character and prosperity.